Good morning, kids. Dad here. It is Monday, June 22, 2026. June 22, 2026. It's 8:13 in the morning. And it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good week. Why? I don't know. I just trust it is. Start off my day with some prayer. I trust it is. So yesterday was Father's Day, and I was a little bit unhappy. I was a little bit sad, to be honest. Not my favorite day of the year. Um, when I don't get to hear from you kids on it. And I recorded a little video message yesterday, and it was, I don't know, probably wasn't the most warm, fuzzy, feel good thoughts. And at the time, I think I was in the barn doing some weightlifting, which was nice, get my workout in. I was still sore. My legs were, so I didn't get to do any legs. They were still shot from doing 14 miles on Saturday. But got my upper body weights in, my arms, my chest, my back, my abs. And then I spent the rest of the day, I was watching some UFC, which is new for me, but watched some UFC. And ended up doing a couple of support group meetings, which was surprisingly nice. I did not want to. For some reason, I don't know why, I just wanted to be miserable and depressed all day. I just wanted to be bummed out. I just wanted to feel my feelings, right? And I said, well, may as well go to the support group meeting. It's one of the ones that I go to almost every day. And I did, and what do you know? I heard a really good message that I think I needed to hear. I heard somebody who was enthusiastic and passionate about their recovery. And they were talking about action, taking action. And I actually started doing some squats in the middle of it, because he was encouraging people to do squats. So I said, sure. I jumped up, I started doing some squats. And you know what? By the end of that, I ended up feeling better. And a friend of mine, a guy named Jeremy out in California, I don't talk to him often. I see him a couple times a week in this meeting, and he's a guy who's been through some very similar things to what I have. But I really admire this guy. He's gone through what I went through, what I'm going through now. He's been through, and he's gotten his children back in his life. He's gotten restored his relationships, and he's got a lot of wisdom, particularly for a guy his age. He's probably about my age, maybe a couple years older. But he kind of called me out of the blue, and just kind of wished me happy Father's Day, and did it from a place of knowing it probably was not a very good day for me. And wow, that was the icing on the cake that turned my day around. It was just about a 5-minute call. I don't do good with the talk stuff. Not a big phone talker. It's about 5 minutes, but I heard exactly what I needed to hear. And the fact that he was out there in California doing his Father's Day, and he thought of me for a moment. Wow. That is a place of spiritual fitness that I aspire to get to. Because there I was yesterday, stuck in my own feelings, and took somebody like Jeremy to give me that nudge to kick me out of myself. Man, I've been doing this new way of life hand in hand with God for over a year and a half now, and I still have slips like that. I still have bad days. And it still takes guys like Jeremy to give me that nudge, to show me that light, to say, hey man, this is the road we walk. And I am so deeply, deeply grateful for him. Right after that call with Jeremy, I called your grandpa, called Grandpa Kevin, because I traded some phone calls with him but wasn't able to connect. I talked to him for about a half hour, 45 minutes, just focusing on how's your day going, Dad. and watched the sunset with him. Went outside on that phone call, watched the sunset, talking to him. So my day ended up pretty nice. As good as a guy like me can expect, I suppose. And I think if there's a lesson there at all, if there's a moral to today's little entry for you kids, it's two things maybe. One, gratitude for people like Jeremy, and number two is it's action, getting out of self. Get out of yourself, do something for someone else, take action on it, and it's an antidote. It's an antidote to feeling miserable. So, hope you kids are having a wonderful day. I'm gonna have a wonderful day. I'm gonna get a run in, see how these legs are feeling. Get a run in, finish my workup, and then go down to the American Legion tonight, do some volunteer work. So, love you kids. See you in 2 days. Cheers.